Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Help me welcome Aley of Heart and Soul Connected and Arthur of Ease Your Mind.
I feel like a guard dog. Hi, everybody.
Hey, hey. And welcome to Letting Spirit Drive. Then we sit back and whatever direction Spirit wants to go, we're okay with that.
We're okay.
We're okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. So just to get some of the business end of things out of the way.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. Hello. So don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, but also to Aley's channel and Arthur's channel, and that the info is in the description of the video. So make sure that you do that. And want to remind everyone that all three of us do private readings.
We do?
We do. That's what you said.
I know. I got people to write and say, "Oh, this is really good reading." You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That my fake accounts with subscribers.
Yes. So just want to remind everyone that, think not only consider a reading for yourself into the finding out what's coming up in the new year and all that good stuff, but consider gifting a reading to someone. Yes. That is, a lot of people that have been gifted with a reading are thrilled beyond belief, because it's like, well, this is something that I never would have thought of doing myself, but oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then for an extra $25, I'll tell you what I told them.
Yeah, that's a good one, Arthur.
Absolutely.
How private do you want this? Because I can give you a semi-private reading.
Yeah. Actually, though, one of the first things back in 2001, when I started really doing this professionally, someone made a suggestion, and I took them up on it, to have myself ordained.
Yeah.
This
Universal
way,
Life Church.
you are still clergy, and no matter what anyone tells you during a reading, it's clergy. They're protected.
That's right.
So,
yeah. And I have one. I got one back in I want to say it was 1993 or something, but I don't know where the paperwork is, but I did. Yeah. So.
It's in the Book of Life.
Oh, is that right?
There you go.
Yeah. At the churchofloveandlight.com.
Yeah. Perfect.
Really? Yeah.
So thank you to each and every one of you that has joined us here. Would you believe we've got 247 people in the room right now?
I would.
Or on the, fabulous. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
And so, Aley, what have you got happening on your channel? You've been through the ringer the last little while.
It's been a challenge, but I made it through the rain and the snow. No snow. Marina's got the snow. I had the bomb cyclone here, and a tree fell on the back of Keith's car. But I told him to get in and just drive it straight, and he was able to get out from under it.
Good.
But yeah, it was like when it rains, it pours, but I'm so very grateful. Yeah, I'm very, very grateful, because Marina and Sherry and everybody else that did Sending the Light really made a difference in my world as much as it did others. So yeah, it was wonderful. I was sorry I missed it, but I felt like I was a recipient of it. So yeah.
Oh, good. You know what? I'm so glad. I had not only was it a wonderful experience, but the energy, I was vibrating with that energy for at least a day and a half. It was like, fabulous. So, we are going to do it again.
Good. I tell you, I was in a very bad motel. The first night was horrendous. It was really bad. And the energy changed on Friday.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was like a different place. Yeah. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
You
what?
just don't realize you don't realize the power that you have. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
So there you go, folks. It works.
Mhm.
It works. Excellent.
Uh-huh.
So, and Arthur, what kind of wonderful things are you up to?
Oh, I've been trying to contact this poor guy named Hazel to come in and clean the place.
Oh, are you getting anywhere?
No, the police can still come. I say I was robbed. They'll take, fingerprints.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the guy Hazel from Mr. B? Okay.
Shirley Booth.
Shirley Booth. Hi, Mr. B.
Yes. I'm just teasing. What I've been up to is telling everybody I'm going to do a solo show, and then it keeps on getting delayed. But actually, I am putting up tomorrow. Tuesday is usually Aloha Tuesday with Mel and myself.
Right.
Yes.
And he's going to be driving to Kentucky for Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry.
With Gary. And so I figured, okay, well, people want something. Finally going to put my show up.
There you go.
It's been taking longer because also I've been back in the studio working on all the guided meditations, getting them prepped for Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all the to put up on all the MP3 streaming companies.
Yes.
And it's a whole other way of adding stuff to it and changing and just remixing. And, it's like, it's taking a while. And then getting the artwork prepared. I'm not complaining. Believe me, it's kind of fun, but, it's just time consuming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And sometimes people don't realize, and I think partly because we make this look so easy that there's actually a lot of work that goes into preparing and all that kind of good stuff.
So I'm telling everybody right now, if we had a reading and you've been my victim and I promised you homework, it'll be there. It'll be there real soon. Because I'm a little behind on those things too. So it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then trying to stay out of, I don't want to say depression, but just everything has been so funky lately. The energy, just everything. I was
really
talking to a relative who's MAGA, and they just said, well, I think it's now time you have to realize we can agree to disagree. I'm like,
no.
Well, I disagree and I'm going to hang up. Basically is my feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, too little, too late. Too little, too late.
And
well, it still meant that I had to listen to their point of view.
Oh, no. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said last week, and I really had to think about this decision, and in some ways it was easy to make. In other ways, it was a little troubling to make. But yeah, someone that I've known for almost 25 years that I can no longer have a relationship with because it's the blinders that are on. I can't do that. And this was someone who was glad that Orangina won and hoped that, that the same thing would happen here in Canada. And I thought, and she said specifically, well, I hope it happens up here. We just need to get rid of the immigrants. And I thought, honey, for as long as I've known you, did I ever not tell you that I was an immigrant? So, and the response usually is, oh, well, I don't mean you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you didn't come over the border.
We actually are all immigrants here in the United States, except if you're Native American. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah, these are real Americans. And look what we did to them.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And, Yeah, and Cheryl, yeah, that was actually from a fellow Canadian. So it's like, you know what? I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
This has to be that that line in the sand that
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Well, just look at it this way: cheaper Christmas.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Until
And
the
it's
tariffs come on.
yes.
Well, yeah, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
cheaper. You don't have to buy
I get
presents
it.
or
No, I
cards
know.
and stamps.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading all the comments here, and someone just said their daughter was a pastafarian and can actually marry people.
Yeah.
There was a girl I once knew that was also a pastafarian, and she went to get her ID taken, and she wore a colander. And she said, it's my religion. They actually took a picture of her with a colander on her head.
Good for them. Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah.
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 Hi, everybody
Well,
in the chat.
yes, absolutely. Hello to each and every one of you. I wish I could say hi to all of you individually.
Well, we can, but we'll have no show.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got 409, 410. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yay.
That's a lot. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it is. It is. And I think maybe do we want to draw a card and see what it's what the energy, what are we feeling right now? What
Please put your trade tables up. We're feeling turbulence right now.
yeah.
The captain has turned off the no smoking
and reach for the vomit distress bag.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the airplane movies? Remember when they had
My name's not Shirley.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes, my name's not Shirley. But remember they had one of those little lights that was no sex, and there were people twisting. Yes.
I'll have my coffee black like my men.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you know what? I'm so glad that so many of you are feeling good, which is, you know what, you should feel good. You're coming up on Thanksgiving. We have to be mindful that all of us have a lot to be thankful for.
You already had yours.
Yes. And do you know, interesting bit of information. Do you know why we have our Thanksgiving earlier than yours?
Because you're smart.
Yeah, you live above the crack house.
I mean, I'm already ready for Christmas, and we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. Yeah. No, why?
Because our growing season isn't as long as yours.
Oh, well, that makes
our harvest comes in early.
Yeah.
So celebrating the end of the harvest and whatnot. Yeah, we do it
I'd
earlier.
like it better. I'd like it better then, actually. Yeah, I would. Well, it's like October 25th, right, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. It's in October. So
okay. But everything everybody buys nowadays in the States is coming from South America, Mexico. So it's like kind of like, it's not our season either.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What it is, Hallmark. Somebody asked me to describe my family. I said, do you ever see a Hallmark, picture of, or Norman Rockwell family gathering for Thanksgiving? Yeah, it's like that. But then behind it is Friday the 13th with his slashes it, very simple.
Or Archie Bunker getting mad at Edith for having menopause. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So what are you getting, Aley, on the
I'm getting judgment. Oh. I'm getting judgment. Look at that. And this is how we're all feeling, and we're wanting the judgment to go through. And knowing that Jack Smith he left it open, and I'm still thinking that these people are just going along with what's gonna what they say they're going to do. And then, they're like, la, 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 and because they have to make it look like, that's just my feeling. If in fact there is something going on, it's going on and it's working behind the scenes. So
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. What'd you get, Arthur?
As you know, I don't usually use tarot, but
ooh,
Ten of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Cosmo tarot deck.
Ooh, look at that. Wow.
Yep.
I had the Ten of Swords, and then I don't think I shuffled them very well, so. But I got the Nine of Pentacles.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking good. Okay.
That's what I got. And the last card I got was the Hermit.
Yeah. They're keeping it close to the vest.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I got the King of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw this, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, yeah, okay, that's Biden. That's Biden sitting there getting ready to do things that have to do with values, that have to do with history, with the legacy.
Yeah.
And Aley, I do agree with you. I have a very, very strong suspicion that there are a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes. A lot of things. And the last thing that you want to do is you don't want to let the other party in on what you're doing.
That's right.
It's like in Los Angeles, we don't use our blinkers. We don't tell people the enemy what we're doing.
Yes.
On the freeway.
Yeah, exactly. So I do think that there is a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. And all we have to do is just be patient.
No. I hate the word patience because it comes from a Latin word that means to suffer. What we want to be is we want to be present.
Present.
Yep.
That way we're not living in the future. We're not living in the past. Yep. Living in the past brings us to depression. Yes. Living in the future brings us to anxiety. So staying in between the two is being present in the now, as they say.
Well, and they say never ask for patience, ask for freedom from fear.
And I ask for winning a lot of numbers.
Well, I always ask if people, if I'm sitting there in a restaurant and the waiter comes over and says, "Is there anything else I can get you?" That's what I tell them I want.
So get that table to pay my check. Thank you.
Absolutely.
No, I've actually done where I've paid other people's checks and just left without.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yes.
Yeah. It's wonderful. Yeah,
it is. And especially when it's done anonymously, quietly, and you walk away feeling.
You don't need the recognition. Yeah.
Well, we each give, but it's part of our lesson learning how to give. It's our journey in life, but also a lot of people learn how to receive. And that's like for the three of us, the hardest thing to do is to receive.
Yes.
Because we used to start giving all the time, but it's still, I don't know. I just do it sometimes. I started like years and years ago.
Yeah.
When on the freeway, can I pray for the person behind me? Look at me like, you're insane, kid, but sure.
Yeah.
Here's a quarter, whatever it was on the New Jersey Turnpike going to New York.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
I've seen people do that in a line, like somebody gets there and they don't have $9.42 that more, and somebody will pay for it. And it's so kind. Yeah.
I was once, I had to get to New York for a meeting, and this when I was first being a accompanist for a producer's company in New York, and I was going to be late. I was 25 cents short to get a train ticket, and I felt so like horrible. And I said, "Does anybody have a quarter? I will pay you back." And they're like, "Here's a quarter." Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I've always like whatever quietly.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? And
Mhm.
I don't know. To me, those are the best. If you need to do something so that you can be thanked for it publicly, you're not doing it for the right reason.
No.
Then
No.
yeah, don't. Anyway, all righty. We do. There is a couple things that we got on here. Now, Sue Toffee says, "May I have a birthday message?"
Sue, happy birthday. She's she comes from the land down under. Yeah, she's from the land down under.
Happy birthday.
All righty. And hello, Judith Anderson.
You know what? I was going to go real fast with it. You're coming into your own. Between now and the end of the year, you're realizing you're in your own power again. You're letting go of all the illusions. You're letting go of stuff. And the money that you've been waiting for, I would say since August or something, there's something that you're waiting for, is coming up in February.
Ooh.
Towards the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So that's what I'm getting for you real fast.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got, Aley?
I got 2 cards. The first one I got is the Knight of Pentacles. And it says here, you may end up finding a loyal and stable partner. And I think it's funny that it says stable and it's a horse. So
I was going to say 2 legs or 4 legs.
But I also see that money-wise, it could be the money Arthur's talking about. But basically, they want you to know that the world is at your feet. And she just found herself a place to live that takes her cats. And
congratulations.
She's really happy about where she's going to be. And so everything's going to change for you this year, I think, Sue. So happy birthday. Yes.
Yeah, totally. Look, I got the star and I got the 6 of Pentacles. This is, everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up great. There's, good things are happening. I think that you're going to find answers that maybe, you might have been contemplating and not sure which way to go. I think things clear up for you and you get a very strong message of how to go forward and how to kind of ride into victory. Yeah, absolutely.
On that horse that's very stable.
On the horse that's very stable. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, there you go, Sue Toffee. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
And okay, Ness wanted to know, do you see Jack Smith releasing part or all of his stuff in the next month or so? Or will he hold it until after Trump leaves?
I think he's going to have it out like within, it's ready to go.
Right. I feel he's going to bring it out before he leaves.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, until Trump leaves the planet, entertainment purposes only. No, I feel that, he has to, by law, he has to file a report.
Yes, he does.
So
and he wants to dump it. Look, he's got that burden on his shoulders and he's ready to let it go until whenever is ready. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, Arthur.
Yeah.
I think that he may not himself. Okay. He's going to go in with his report. He's being very, very careful because I think that he is going after not Trump, the president-elect, but he's going after Trump, the private citizen. So I think that he's kind of trying to figure out how to navigate that. He will file his report, but I get a feeling that he is someone else is going to quote unquote leak the information. And look, get the King of Pentacles again, and I shuffled. So,
Wow. Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's someone else is going to do it, and it's going to be one of those, kind of leaked things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Well, I keep on getting something hitting us around December 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a come to Jesus meeting, and Jesus might sit us all down and bitch slap somebody.
Yes.
So it's not going to be pretty. And
Yeah.
I think what it is, I'm not sure if it's Jack Smith. I'm not sure if it's stuff with Trump or if it's Biden that's going to give the speech. But there's something coming down that changes the course of history, is how I want to read it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, it got bigger.
Absolutely.
But I don't see Jack Smith sticking around. I feel he
I feel he's going to
quietly.
go back to The Hague. He wants out of here. Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although people are saying Biden should make him a federal judge and he'd be protected, but
I don't see that.
No.
I don't see where he would take it, because I really feel his heart is in being a prosecutor.
Yes, exactly.
And yeah, he misses being over in the Netherlands anyway.
Yes. Yeah, totally. All righty. So we kind of did that. Okay. Now, personally, I hesitate to do health readings because there's too many variables in that. So I can tell you a little bit about maybe how you might be able to adjust your energy, but to do a health reading at this time, it's not. Yeah,
we're not doctors.
Yeah, we're not doctors. Don't even play one on TV.
But I'm sorry you're going through that, because my husband's been sick for over a year and we still don't know what's wrong with him. So.
I'm just going to throw out one thing for entertainment purposes only, since I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV either. I get possibly fungus in the blood.
Okay.
A fungal infection. I could be totally wrong. I'm just telling you what I got here just for a moment. So something to look into.
Yeah. I hope you find out and that you feel better. I definitely send you that.
Yeah.
Either that, you're thinking about, doing shrooms. I don't know.
It could be that too. Yeah, you guys, we've taken. We do have some questions. It's a little bit of a mix between the personal and the political. We're at 27, almost 30 minutes. So let's. Okay. Let's say no more questions for now. We'll get through the ones that we have, and if there's time, we can add more. But for now, we'll just say that questions are closed. And for Upya, what I got was the 9 of Pentacles. Things, your things working out. So, just hang in there and do what. Do what your doctors tell you, and look at just listen to their advice. There you go. Absolutely. That's what I got. Okay. And Julie Shahid said her birthday is on December 5th. Any messages?
Excellent.
I see a cake in your future.
Sorry.
I said I see a cake in your future.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Upya. Much love to you.
Yes.
Well, I got really good days ahead for you too. Nothing better than the sun. Honestly, it's a gorgeous card. Happy relationships, prosperity, honors and recognition. Might want to get some new clothes though, because it looks like you don't have any as you're sitting on that back of that horse. But
could be a nudist.
Could be. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Could be. Okay. Well, oddly enough, look, I got the devil and I got the sun. So I think
Wow.
Message for you is it's time to start fresh. It's time to let go of the things that no longer serve and release them, and get ready for some great new things to come in. So yeah, a little bit of emotional house cleaning. Yeah.
I was gonna say, and it's a shameless plug as always. Go to my YouTube page. Go to the playlist of guided meditations, and there's one that is listed as Fresh Start.
Oh,
and I feel that can help you because this is a fresh start. But I also want you to look at it as not as a new chapter, as more as it's a new book.
Yes.
Good.
There's new things coming in around you in the next 2 years that are very exciting, not linked to the past. So allow those to come in.
Great. Yeah.
And it's new you.
It's a new you. There you go.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I love that.
Interplanet Janet likes your meditations, Arthur. There you go. That's wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And be able to get them on iTunes.
Yeah. And they are very, very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. There you go, Julie. And Veronica wants to know anything good happening to me soon.
You wake up breathing tomorrow. Is that a good thing or bad thing? That's up to you.
I don't want to be Bill Clinton because he would say it depends on what your definition of good is.
Yes. I don't think the next time we're talking is with a Ouija board. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, and Denise Fletcher, hers is next Tuesday.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, a lot of
Happy
Sages.
birthday to all the people celebrating birthdays.
Yeah.
My mom was a Sag. We used to run when she got mad and hid the knives.
My daughter is. She's I get a Two of Wands for you, Veronica. And it looks like you're building something new. It says building a rewarding relationship, which could be either with yourself or another, and beneficial guidance. I love it. He's holding up. He's got his wands, but he's also holding up this discus sort of thing, and yeah, looking pretty good. Looks. Who is that guy that used to be with the long hair and
Fabio,
and then he got hit by a bird when he was on. It does look like that.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
That's right.
Hate me because I'm rich.
Yeah. Amanda, you are birthday too. Okay.
What I was getting as far as anything good happening soon is that you're letting go of a lot of stuff. So again, coming into the new year is a lighter load because you've been focusing on your stuff. You've been focused on everybody else's stuff for the last 17 years. It's time to focus on you again.
Yeah.
So that's and lighter load. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm getting.
I got from the What We Have Forgotten deck, I got manifestation.
Ooh.
Disco ball.
Is something good happening to you? Yes. If that is what it is you want, concentrate on being positive, be grateful for it before it arrives. So start being grateful for all the wonderful new things that are coming your way right now, and feel what it is going to feel like when all those good things happen. Feel the joy. Start living in the joy now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go. That's what I got. I hope that I have not. Whoops. Let me just double check here. Make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Okay. And Deanne Engelman. Would love a message.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Did you see Ian McGrath had a dream he had eaten the biggest marshmallow and he woke up and his pillow was gone? That's a good one, Ian. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
That's kind of like, remember in Sleeper when Woody Allen says that he drank all the water out of his waterbed one night and his wife hated him? That was weird.
Yeah. And happy birthday, Susie Caperson. She's celebrating her 69th birthday with us.
Wow.
Good year. I'm 69 as well. So welcome.
I wouldn't tell anybody. Or it's a really good filter.
Yeah. No, you certainly don't look 69.
Oh, well, you haven't seen me close up, you know.
You know, I keep on hearing this one song Frank Sinatra and Tina's his daughter sang. Say I love you.
Oh, not something stupid.
No, yeah, something stupid.
Yeah,
saying something stupid like I love you. I don't know why that's coming up, but I think it might mean something for you. So or else I'm just going insane, which could be the case. But that's what I'm hearing.
I was taking dance classes in the 7th grade, and that's what we learned the cha-cha to.
Perfect.
That my cousin in Las Vegas, that song was written by his pool.
Excellent.
That's great. All right. So what do you got?
I got remembering. And I think that it goes along with Arthur's song, and that is there are good things that you need to remember from or about people that have transitioned. So when you think that you hear that soft whisper and you go, oh, I'm losing my mind. No, you're not. They're communicating with you. It is their way of letting you know that you are loved. Right? Don't forget that you are loved.
Absolutely. Well, it's interesting because I got the 3 of Wands, which could mean commitment or engagement or celebration. So that goes along with what you two have said. So you'll have to come back, Diane, and tell us.
And let us know.
Let us know.
Absolutely.
Or honeymoon salad. Have you ever had honeymoon salad? Let us alone. Let us alone.
Let us alone. Perfect.
Corny. Dad jokes. Yeah.
Is that like 2 lips? Never mind.
Okay. And we've got Bernice Hansen would like to have a message. Okay.
Stop trying so hard. Is what the first thing I got here. It's like it's like somebody looking for somebody like trying to they have a whole set of keys and they're trying to open, get the right key. The door's already open.
Wow.
That's what the message I got. I hope that makes sense, but it's just saying things are already open. Get out your own way.
You don't need the keys. You already got them.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Look at what I got.
Oh, wow.
The keys. Okay. The keys of creation.
That's right.
So, yeah, you know what? If you want to draw. You don't have to take an art class to just draw because it feels good to draw. You have what you need.
The web thing.
Yeah. The message is you got what you need.
You're in charge. Look at this. You got the eagle. You're in charge. You're just, make sure you realize you are, because you not only have the keys and not only can open the door, but you can make your own rules. It's your life. Yeah, it's your
Yes.
life. Yeah.
I'll just add by saying you have the remote control. You get to
There
watch
you
what
go.
you want.
There you go. Yeah. My
Perfect.
father would be so jealous because there were no remote controls before he passed. So.
Oh, I was the original channel surfer. I broke so many knobs on TVs. And we only had 3 stations to go through.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we had the remote control for years and years and years. First, it was me, and then as I got older and was able to say no, I'm not doing that, then it was my younger sisters.
Oh, okay.
When mom or dad would say, "Oh, check on the other channel," mind you, that was when we had four channels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had UHF, depending
and
on.
they closed down at midnight, right?
Midnight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You got the little. Well, we got the national anthem. You probably did too. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Absolutely, we did. Absolutely. So there you go.
Where we lived in Bucks County, PA, we were kind of on a hill. So in those days, we had this huge antenna that would swivel you click the switch.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And so we'd get all the channels from New York, and then it would switch to all the channels in Philadelphia. So we got to watch, I think WOR Channel 9 played all the same movie for the entire week. So we got
you
to
notice
watch.
how they always played Jaws 350 times a year. Just about.
Yes.
You could always find it on some channel.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
I was young. We were talking about King Kong.
I know that time. Yeah.
Yes.
And notice how you can always find the Golden Girls, no matter where you are.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Only.
And if you can't, you can just come and see Marina, Sherry, Val,
Or just get a Ouija board. Have a Golden Girl reunion.
Yeah, there is that too. All righty. Yeah. And Barbara Tucker would really appreciate a message.
Yes, happy praise to you.
Yes. And Mary Starshine says, I've never watched Jaws.
I haven't either because I'm afraid of fish, remember? I've never watched it. I can't even be in the room while it's playing.
Yeah, it's just the music. When the music starts, it's like no.
I had somebody I studied music with. He was a composer. He wrote the music for Night Gallery for Steven Spielberg. And he wrote his first movie, Duel, with Dennis Weaver. And then he said the biggest mistake of his life was, because he was like in charge of Universal Music Studio at the time. He said, I picked up the phone and said, Steve, I haven't had time to read a script about a shark. It went to John Williams.
Yeah.
It's basically there's a piece by Stravinsky which is very similar. So interesting.
Wow.
And
all right, Barbara, I have The Fool, and I'm thinking you are not. The answer is right in front of you, but you're busy looking up and not ahead or down. And I love this because it has a corgi in it. I love corgis. But anyway, The Fool can mean a lot of different things, of course, but I'm feeling like it just means you're caught up in thinking about the future more than what's in the present moment. And they were trying to get you to sort of focus on now. Yeah.
Absolutely. I get illumination. And that is things coming to light. Don't put on blinders, right? When things are illuminated and you start to see things as they really are, maybe not the way that you would like them to be, pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Right? Pay attention to that. And it could be, this time of year is when we can kind of review the year and let go of things that don't serve you. And you know what? I've said that a couple times. And I think it could be a message for everyone is, get rid of things that no longer serve you. Don't spend any time or energy on that. So you're welcome, Bernice.
And I'll also add, that also means people.
Yes.
that you no longer, that no longer serve you or amuse you, but they just abuse you. Yes, time to leave. But what I'm also getting around you is it feels like I keep on getting the number 9. So, but I want to say I don't think it means September. I feel you're in a end of a 9-year cycle where you're actually now realizing you can divorce from the past because it's all been an illusion.
Yep.
And it's all about you again.
Wow.
And that's your gift to yourself. That's your Christmas gift. Is realizing you're, again, somebody else has the remote control here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the gift you give to yourself.
Yep.
So congratulations.
And I'm getting messages from you guys tonight too, honestly. Thank you. They're reminders. We need them just as much as everybody else does. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
And believe me, these are helping me in some ways too. So thank you for asking these questions because they're hitting home on a few of them.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's like the teacher is not the teacher. You're the
That's
teacher.
right.
Yes. Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
So thank you.
I didn't have time to have something to eat before we came on, and I'm feeling a little lightheaded, so I'm having some trouble.
Well, then you take
I
care of
said
that.
that was birthday cake. You're celebrating with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I am. I'll go with that.
Good for you.
Okay. And
so next time I do this, we'll have an IV of cold turkey going to my vein.
Tryptophan. We'll all be asleep.
No, I was thinking about cold, like gin, whiskey.
yeah, that too.
Want your whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I played piano bars, I used to tell people, I tell the person at the bar, charge them $100 for a drink. I don't care, but just make sure it's a Coke with a lime in it, so they think I'm drinking rum and Coke. Because I would have all these drinks lined up, and if they were real,
you would have been really loaded.
I mean, I'd be Foster Brooks, but I'd still.
You would be.
Yeah.
Right.
Foster Brooks. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. And
no.
Anya, I think we kind of did.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah. Did do that. Okay.
Do you see President Biden appointing Jack Smith to the federal court? If so, will Jack Smith accept? I'm not seeing it.
No. I think Jack Smith wants to go back to him. Yeah.
You guys
and no, it's not Marina's birthday today. Her birthday was in October. So yeah.
Right.
We've had a lot of Sages in the house. So. And Amanda wanted to know why I'm afraid of fish. And I don't really know, although I've had some past life regressions and I've had some bad experiences. So
well,
maybe
what W.C. Fields said about fish. I don't drink water because fish F in it.
Yes, yes. I knew that. I did. I've heard that. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we're going into the Wayback Machine with Foster Brooks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did work in this one band once where it was my birthday and they had me do a shot after each song. We're going to the 70s. They don't care, So as I drove home and it was like 6:00 in the morning, my father walked in and kind of like woke me up and said, "You got to move your car." I said, "What do you mean? You got to move your car?" I said, "I parked in front of the house." He goes, "We do not have a circular driveway." I parked right in front of the door of the house.
Oh, no.
Drove right up on the lawn. Bright orange gremlin at the time, by the way.
Oh, my boyfriend had a bright orange gremlin too. I loved it. Yeah. Yeah.
So and so I got up, moved the car, and it was like in March, so the ground was just like crunchy in the morning.
So
did that.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Nothing I'm sorry about.
One of those things.
That's all right, Marina. We got you covered, girlfriend. Yeah.
Good. I knew you would. Okay. So we'll get rid of that. And we have got Jolene Shimsky. And says aloha and aloha to you. I have been working with a new company. We have really we have really heard from our owner or senior. Okay, I'm
I
going to
think
say
maybe
we
rarely.
haven't.
We have
Yeah,
rarely heard from. Yeah.
yeah. Also, haven't been able to hire anyone.
She's in West Virginia.
West
No
Virginia,
money coming
no
in.
money coming in, commission only. Should I stay?
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't think you can afford to, Jolene.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of creepy.
It's
Do
like
they
that.
have something to do with Joe Manchin?
I keep on hearing that song, "Should I Stay or Should I Go" by The Clash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say there's something new and improved coming up to you at the end of January when we're in the sign Aquarius.
Yep.
Which reads as a job opportunity with room and growth.
I got the Ace of Wands, so you're right. Look at that. Yeah.
So
brand new.
Keep your ears out, but you don't need to tell the people around you what you're doing.
Right.
Again, we were talking about you don't tell your enemies what you're doing because it's like
right.
Like I don't use a blinker sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's gonna be good for you though, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It just
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like I had a client who called crying, I've lost my job after, lost my job. I'm like, good, you've been bitching about it for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Man, get the dream job. And they did, and 2 months later they got their dream job. So I feel the same thing can happen with you, sweetheart.
It can.
Yeah. And sometimes that, the way that spirit works is in order for you to be ready to accept something new, it will quickly move you out of a current circumstance. So, that's like you're going along, you're quite happy and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, you get fired or you get laid off. And it's like, oh, I didn't see that coming.
Blindsided.
Yeah. And that's because you needed to be ready for the new opportunity. You weren't going to make that decision on your own. So spirit makes that decision for you. The card that I got was nurturing. And that is, taking care of you. You're not right. It feels to me, like it does to Aley and Arthur, that no, there are other things that are coming. So maybe it's time to say thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I have learned things
Gratitude.
here. Yeah. And now it's time to.
Wiki, you're going through that too. Wiki's going through that too.
Wow.
I'm hearing the song "Something's Coming" from West Side Story. So.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's kind of a message for everyone is don't, we've become a little complacent in terms of.
It's an AI company.
It's an AI company. Yeah. I
so manifest the new one. Ta-da.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. And Wiki says, my hours got cut in half. That's because you're supposed to be available for something else.
Yeah.
That might start off. Okay. Wiki.
Start part-time. Yeah.
Starts off at part-time. And then after a very short period of time, boom, you're doing it.
Other people are losing by the thousands. They're closing down because of the tariffs that are going to be, anticipated. But Veronica says, this does happen a lot, Veronica, that subscriptions get unsubscribed. So check on them every once in a while. Because
please go to each of our channels and subscribe again if you're not. Because and make sure also to hit the bell and. Yes, so you get when we're putting stuff up, and also to help each of our algorithms, if you could, when you go to our channels, even though we're doing live streaming and stuff, please put a comment.
Yes,
it helps.
Even if it's a thumbs up emoji, it does.
Or an orange and a piece of poop. But anyway,
there is. Could do that too. That too. So. That there's there's good things coming, and I know I'm forever the optimist.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I will always find a way to look on the bright side.
But as long as
Whatever.
I've known Marina, she's been an optimist, but not Pollyanna.
No,
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
no.
It's like
Yeah.
that, from Monty Python. Look at the bright side of life.
Look at the bright side. I still like, I'm so worried about the baggage retrieval system they have at Heathrow.
Yeah. There are good things that are going to happen, and we're gonna find that when we're through this and when we reach the other side, it's gonna be, oh, hey, you know what? Yeah, I learned a lot of lessons in that one. So
I passed the kidney stone.
yeah,
Oh God,
I'm gonna pass.
They always come at the most inconvenient time. Not that there is ever a convenient time.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
What we're going through right now is like a kidney stone. We'll get through it.
It's a lot of pain. A lot of pain for a tiny sliver of sand. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Maureen D'Amico and Amanda Carroll. Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
this.
you.
I'm an obnoxious of the optimist, says
She
Amanda.
is. She is, and she's a sweetheart. Yeah.
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 And
Yep.
nothing wrong with that. But yes, not, I don't walk around with rose-colored glasses. But it's kind of like, in a world where you have a choice to be anything you want to be happy. Be happy.
You can be anything, be happy. That's right.
Yes, absolutely. All righty. Well, you guys, we're almost at 56 minutes, and we finished with our last reading. So you know what? This is probably a good time that we can say thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Kamsahamnida.
Yes.
And you don't have to wait until after Thanksgiving to put up your Christmas tree. I just thought I'd let you know that. Yeah.
What's a Christmas
Absolutely.
tree?
Yeah. You do it when it feels good for you. There are people in my neighborhood that have their Christmas lights on all year round, and they will turn them on all year round. And every time I see it, I think, good for you. Good for you. If it makes you happy, good for you.
Everyone always thinks this is my Christmas tree, but it's my taro tree, and it's up all year, so it makes me happy. So I get it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So as I said, to each and every one of you, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing part of your evening with us. Hopefully we give you, something to feel good about. That's the whole idea. And someone wants to know when you're on tomorrow.
Arthur.
Yes. Oh, it's not going to be a live show. It's going to be taped.
Okay.
But I'll be loading it. I'll be uploading it.
Well, then that's all the more reason to make sure that you are subscribed.
The ding dong comes through. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. So you'll know when the video drops. And yes, absolutely. By all means, check your subscription, because it happens. And I think, if we could figure out exactly why you get dropped by YouTube, we'd be telling you guys, but we don't know. It's
Oh, I'd be making an ebook and selling it. Are you kidding?
You're making up stories? Is that what you said?
No, I just make it into an ebook and then charge people for it.
that could work too.
All
right.
Hey, we're coming into the world of capitalism. Come on. Just kidding, people. I give away everything free. You know that.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Marina, Aley, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you, Arthur.
We enjoy having you with us. We really do.
We're all giving readings, people. So
absolutely. Yeah. Get in touch and book yourself a reading. And book a reading for someone else.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Take care, and we'll see you throughout the week. Bye.
Bye-bye.